Someone close to you is going through something hard and you want to help. So you say, just stay positive. Everything happens for a reason. Everything will be fine. You mean it. You genuinely mean it. But what if those words are actually making things worse? Today's question: can positivity be toxic? And is there a difference between blind optimism and genuine faith? Welcome to Mind Meets Belief. I'm your host, Christina, and this is the show where logic and belief sit at the same table, have an honest conversation, and then hand it over to you to decide. So, is positivity always a good thing? And is there a difference between real faith and just pretending everything is fine? Let's find out. Let's say you lost your job or your relationship ended, and someone says, look on the bright side. God has a plan. Just trust the process. And something in you, even though you know they mean well, just shuts down. Because what you needed wasn't a reframe. You needed someone to sit with you in it. That's toxic positivity. Not evil, not malicious, usually coming from a good place. But toxic because it sends one quiet message. Your pain is not welcome here. Please cover it up. And it doesn't just come from other people. Sometimes we do it to ourselves. I shouldn't be feeling this way. I need to stay strong. We stop our own emotions before they even get a chance to breathe. On the outside, everything looks fine, but underneath, the pressure keeps building. So, what's actually happening inside you when someone tells you to just be positive and you're not? Think of your emotion like a pressure valve. Something painful happens, pressure builds. The healthy response is to let it out. But when you're told to stay positive, you don't release the pressure, you seal the valve shut. Psychologists call this emotional suppression, and the research is clear. Suppressing an emotion doesn't make it disappear, it makes it louder underneath the surface. Your stress hormones stay elevated. You're smiling on the outside, quietly struggling on the inside. Here's the part that surprises most people. The solution isn't to stay stuck in the feeling forever. It's simpler than that. It's just to name it. Scientists call this emotional labeling. Brain scans show that just saying, I am sad, I am scared, I am angry, actually reduces the intensity of that emotion. You don't have to fix it. Just acknowledge it. Naming is not weakness. It's the beginning of moving through it. And there's one more thing. When you're going through something heavy and someone says, look on the bright side, what you actually hear is your pain is making me uncomfortable. Please hide it. That's not comfort. That's rejection wearing a smile. Now, almost every spiritual tradition teaches some variation of positive thinking. Count your blessings. Speak life. Trust the plan. The universe is working in your favor. For billions of people, this isn't just a motto, it's a lifeline. So, is faith just toxic positivity with a religious label? Belief says absolutely not. Here's the difference. There is a gap between pretending everything is fine and trusting that things will be okay. One is a mask, the other is an anchor. Look at the oldest spiritual texts. The Psalms are full of raw anguish, honest, unfiltered cries directed straight at God. Buddhism was built on the acknowledgement that life includes suffering. It doesn't ask you to pretend otherwise. Real faith was never about denying your pain. It was about carrying it and still believing you'd make it through. But here's where belief draws its own line. There's a version of spirituality used in an unhealthy way, where faith becomes a tool to avoid dealing with real emotions. Some teachers call this using faith as an escape. And belief itself would say, that's not faith. That's avoidance dressed in holy language. Maybe the opposite of toxic positivity isn't negativity. Maybe it's just honesty, honest pain, honest struggle, honest hope. There is a word that doesn't get used enough: lament. To grieve openly, to say, "This is not okay and I need help." Almost every spiritual tradition has a practice of lament, and modern psychology is only now catching up. Fully feeling grief is not weakness, it's the beginning of healing. So, the question was never, should I be positive or should I feel my pain? The real question is, can I be honest about where I am right now and still believe in where I'm going? Some call it resilience, some call it faith, and maybe they are describing the exact same thing in different languages. So, what do you actually do with all of this? Here are 3 things you can start today. 1. Name it, don't fight it. The next time a difficult emotion comes up, don't push it away, just name it, out loud or in writing. I'm frustrated. I'm grieving. That simple act begins to reduce the intensity. You're not feeding the feeling. You're finally giving it somewhere to go. 2. Check your words. Notice what you say to people who are struggling. If your first instinct is to fix or to reframe, pause. Sometimes the most powerful response is just, "That sounds really hard." No silver lining, no lesson, just acknowledgement. 3. Give others permission to not be okay. When you make space for someone else's pain without rushing to fix it, you give them something rare, a safe place to be human. That's not a small thing, that might be everything. We've heard from both sides today. Let's give them the final word. Logic says, forcing positivity doesn't heal you, it hides you. Suppressing an emotion doesn't make it smaller, it makes it louder, underground, until it finds another way out. Name what you feel. Sit with it honestly. Allow it to move through you. That is the most efficient path to actually feeling better. Belief says, faith was never a mask. The oldest prayers ever written were not celebrations. They were cries, raw, honest, sometimes angry cries. That is not lack of faith. That is faith at its most real. True belief walks straight through the pain, not around it. And maybe somewhere in between. Maybe the bravest thing you can do is refuse to pretend, to say, "This is hard, I'm not okay right now," and then in the same breath, "But I am not done." Maybe that's not weakness. Maybe that's the whole point. You decide. Saying everything will be fine sounds kind. It sounds like care. But real care doesn't ask you to perform happiness. It sits with you in the hard moments and says, you don't have to be okay right now. It stays anyway. Feel it, name it, trust that it won't last forever. And if today's episode hit close to home, share it with someone hiding behind a smile today. This might be exactly what they needed to hear. Think deeply, believe boldly. I'll see you in the next one.